Violence Jack. Wait, Chaos, hang on. Violence Jack, get Kevin Kleinrock on this fucking show. I have to yell at that motherfucker because he can't be that fucking stupid. There's nobody that can be that stupid. When you have something cool, like why would you make something dorky when you already have something cool? Get Kevin Kleinrock on this show, Violence Jack. Don't laugh. It's not funny. I'm getting Kevin Kleinrock, and I'm going to fucking yell at that guy, and I'm going to, I'm going to get him in the studio if I can. I'm going to fly him into the studio so I can teabag him. He has XPW, the coolest thing. He's got the name. He's got all these cool motherfuckers already in the crowd, and he puts Hot Topic and Gap fucks in there to look at it like they don't know what they're looking at. You don't have any chanting. You don't have anything cool. I mean, you gotta make shit cool if you want people to look at it. Get out of here. Tell me something more. Tell me more about it, Chaos. This is bullshit. It just makes me mad when people have something in their fucking lap and they shit on it.
You know, I think XPW still definitely has a following out there. The last couple of reunion shows really proved it. But the guys really running the show just really never followed up on any of the reunion shows. You know, it'd be really, really hard to build another show from here on out because you know you're really dealing with the fans and messing with the fans. So it'd be really hard for them to bring it back, you know, and have the fans
But not even.
leave.
I mean, dude, I'm sitting here. I've got 1,000 ideas, but I don't have a roster or the XPW name or anything like that. But there's MAV TV, there's G4, there's shit tons of cable channels that will put your shit on after 10 o'clock Central or whatever time it is where they start letting South Park cuss at night. You know, whatever time that is, 9 o'clock, whatever time it is. There are so many cable channels that are begging, especially MAV TV, who's in HD, who's had about 1,000 wrestling shows on that all suck worse than you could imagine. They're worse than any wrestling show. They're so bad. I watch anything wrestling or fighting. They're so bad that you could never watch it. It's just awful. But there's just channels where these guys could put an awesome show on. I mean, the ECW show was on America Independent Network, which we just happened to get like half of a day here. And so I would get to see the ECW show. So by the time they started going on pay-per-view, you know, I mean, MAV TV's got way more of a clearance than that channel did back in the early 90s. I mean, there's so many opportunities for something cool, but they want to make something dorky. You know, I look at that WSX, I'm looking at that roster going, holy shit. I mean, it was better than the Ring of Honor roster. And Ring of Honor's roster is incredible. And they made the dorkiest show I've ever seen of wrestling. But,
yeah,
hey,
you know.
Who am I? Go ahead, Simon.
Never gotten over this.
Oh, boy.
I'll never get over it. Hey, well, Violence Jack, just for that, I'm going to bring on somebody that hates Violence Jack. More than anything. Hey.
Yeah.
K-Ross.
Yeah, what's up, bro? You're lucky, Violence Jack. I just lost all my notes. Okay, this is what I got. Wrestling Society X, Joey Ryan did a good job. Feast or Fired, I believe Violence Jack said something along the lines of, either win or you lose, or you collect a paycheck and do nothing. That was absolutely riveting. Amanda is interesting, and normal people can't understand her, but trust me, she's got what she needs. And it's a Latin background, not Hispanic. We got to learn these.
Hey, wait a second, K-Ross. She doesn't have what she needs because the Sensei is in St. Louis. Bada bing!
Look at your football team. Look at your football team. You know, it's explained. You're in St. Louis.
No.
But you're talking about wrestling in SoCal. Now, my question to Chaos, first of all.
I'm talking about a man and a woman, baby.
I'm talking
about
Chaos.
Football.
And I'm asking Chaos a direct question. I just want to know, what's more important to you, wrestling or training?
I think wrestling is part of training. I think that's what a lot of students and a lot of wrestlers forget. You never see a boxer do his initial boxing training and then just say, for the rest of my career, I don't need to train. I'm just going to go box matches on pay-per-views or live shows. Training is essential to professional wrestling, and without training, your body's really going to break down and you're going to be one of those wannabe wrestlers.
Okay, that's a perfect answer. My question to you is, even though you didn't show up to XPW, you still cut the funniest promo with Naughty Bobby, the whole sweeping the dick holes thing out. It took me hours to get over that shit. Hours. That was so funny. So you were remembered, and XPW will always have a following. And Sensei, I appreciate the time.
Hey, K. Ross, when does the official XPW show come out? I know you put out your own video of XPW. Is there an official one coming out?
That's up to whoever the promoter is. They know my number. They can get a hold of me.
Well, your video was incredible, K. Ross. You got anything else to say to Violence Jack? I mean, I know you hate him. You keep telling me every minute you hate Violence Jack.
You're a tool. I don't know what you're doing on a radio show. I mean, you should be somewhere pumping water and probably doing it incorrectly. I don't know what the hell led you to media, but you need to go back to sweeping or cleaning the toilets or what you're doing. Although the whole East-West question, that was good, but that was your first one in like 3 months.
That was a great question. K-Ross, get the hell out of here, man. Violence Jack, rebut. I don't like him. I don't like what he's saying about you because I think that you're the funniest guy on radio, personally. I think that you've got the best questions. I think that you're the most hilarious guy, and I think everyone else agrees with me except for K-Ross. K-Ross is the only guy that hates you.
Okay, here's my next question for KAOS. It's indirectly at K-Ross. I don't even know what I'm fucking saying. Okay, KAOS, do you think there's several different kinds of wrestling fans? There's the marks, there's the smart marks, and then there's the wrestlers themselves, and then there's K-Ross. Like, who's the worst of the marks? That, I think the wrestlers actually are the ones that really believe their own shit. But, you got the K-Rosses who is listening to a internet-based radio show and critiquing it. I mean, go fuck a girl or just fucking stay home and watch South Park. What the fuck's your deal?
I think, I think any one part of the wrestling business, really from the referee to the ring sweeper to the main event guy, everybody wants to be that wrestler. And then what happens is everyone gets filtered out and they find their niche and they find their spot in professional wrestling. And they use that forum to.
Wrestling is awesome.
It definitely is. But they use that forum to really express themselves. So just like guys that become that run internet radio shows, it's a way. It's a form of expression, and I think that's what everybody's doing, and everybody wants to be the main event star, and they find their place in professional wrestling.
But do you
No, I disagree. I think wrestling fans suck shit, and I think MMA fans, except for the real hardcore ones, suck shit. No, the hardcore ones suck shit. All the rest of them are good. But I know that the only people that hate Violence Jack in the entire world are hardcore MMA fans and hardcore wrestling fans like K. Ross. Everyone else thinks Violence.
Everybody wants to be worked, man. Everybody wants to be entertained. That's what the deal is. Even from the smartest mark of any industry, they want to be worked. They want that surprise. That holy shit moment.
The smart marks are the ones that are constantly wrong on the internet, and they're the ones that pretend to know the most and they know the least, so they can't even get past a 2-hour show without shitting all over it and waiting for the payoff a week or a month down the line, and then they say, "Oh, I know what they're doing."
Yeah, Violence Jack, let me ask you this, because you told me about this. I don't know. I don't know anything about it because I watched the TNA pay-per-view, and you told me that there were people on the internet complaining that there were 2 good matches on the show, and it made the rest of the show look stupid.
Yeah, they were.
Can you imagine that?
They were trying to say, well, the only thing that salvaged it was the last 2 matches, and that kind of did more harm than good because it made the rest of the pay-per-view look weak. It was like, go back to fucking 5 years ago where it was Jeff Jarrett breaking a worked fucking cello over Kevin Nash.
Not even. Violence Jack, not even. Compare it to a boxing pay-per-view or an MMA pay-per-view. They're sold on 1 or 2 fights. Okay? The rest of the shit's filler. The main event should fucking always be the key of the show.
TNA's finally saying, hey, let's take our best workers and let them in the best spots. instead of just putting them in the first